wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time.
Welcome to free live tarot readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I'm the one that does the readings. Or I'm the one that, I'm the person that does the readings. There you go. Something about readings and tarot and oracle and stuff. What's going on? How are you doing? Lady, welcome. KSW, welcome. Lala, Stacy, Chrysalin, Kozaya, and Jakari. What is going on, everybody? How are you doing on this great Tuesday night? We're starting off the week and getting it going. Magic, thank you for joining the family. I appreciate that. How you doing, Magic? Hello, KSW. What questions do we got here? How does RNP feel about me? And will he contact me this month? I don't know. Sunflower, welcome. How are you doing? If I make a move towards O, will he reject me? Oh, by the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick it random. So it's all about random. If you really want your donation, if you want your question answered, I will answer it with a donation. Otherwise, I'm going to wander around and see what questions I like. Tammy, Cheryl, Sarah, and IT Guy, what is going on? So good to see you. Am I going to meet someone at some point, or will I stay single forever? Donated on Friday, but didn't get a reading. Lady, what was your question? Sorry, I didn't know that. Sorry about that. All right. Just may I ask a question? Let's see. It's fine. Well, become a successful boxer. There you go. Now that's a fun one. There we go. That looks interesting. Get a boxer going. Magic. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Chakari, will I become a successful boxer? If you don't, you may become a successful Dalmatian. A Dalmatian is good too. I like boxers, but Dalmatians are also quite good. I'm just saying now. All right, let's go with the Light Seers Tarot, by the way, and see what's going on. Sarah, how are you doing? All right, Magic wants a general. All right, we can do that. We can do that indeed. Get the Light Seers Tarot going and see if we're going to be a boxer or not. I imagine the Five of Wands would be great here. You know what I mean? The Five of Wands, the Lord of Defeat, maybe with the Five of Swords. We got a lot of possibilities here, what we're going to do. The Five of Cups, that's not exactly what I wanted, but sure. Four of Wands and the King of Cups. I do think you have a passion for it. I think that it is a passion source, something we can sort of get into and have fun with. King of Cups reverse, though, says that passion sort of dwindles as the work sort of piles up. So it is something like that. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It just seems like the passion is good for a little while and it sort of dwindles out. Maybe it's because you get punched in the head a few times. What's the quote? Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. You know what I mean? Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. The King of Cups says it sort of works like that, where it's just sort of, I mean, it was fun. It looks like something passionate. It looks like great exercise. I think you just sort of dissuaded from doing it like super hardcore, basically. And you come to it as like, hey, great source of exercise. It's good self-defense. You see all these benefits in it, but as far as doing it full-time, being a boxer, like going into the ring and being sort of a professional type thing, I think it wears on you a little bit pretty quick indeed. Megan, how you doing? Yeah, Megan, let's meet next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, because Austin's going to be on the show. We'll meet the Saturday after that. Does that sound all right? About noon Saturday. Anyway, the Four of Wands says it is something where you enjoy the people that you meet. So finding new people, becoming friends with some of these people, I think is a passion for that as well. You did a lot of good things from that. Page of Pentacles, you find out the money is not exactly worth the reward, the risks and everything else like that. And the Five of Cups says ultimately it's a bit just disappointing, not something that you want to do like all the time. But again, there's so many great things about it. The self-defense, the exercise and whatnot, everything goes pretty well for that. It's sort of a nice little casual thing you got going. CM, extended lockdown in my state again. I assume you're in a Democrat state. I'm just going to take a guess. All right, lady. Let's see, lady. Will my current health will my current health get better? Basically, lady wants to know. Let's see about that. So many good cards for stuff like that. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on. It sounds good. I got to develop my spiritual gifts. Amber, welcome. What is going on? All right. If you're new here, by the way, donations take priority. Then I pick at random. And for this particular question, we're going to go with some cats. Get some meow mix, a little bit of the meow mix going with a Grimalkin. That's all you need in life is some Grimalkin. TTV, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're awesome as always. By the way, the Kickstarter for my next tarot deck, which is the cloth that I'm using, by the way, has gotten the Projects We Love tag, which is, I thought was all excited about that until I saw that every other project is a project they love. So at least I'm on the love list. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was to be on the love list. And it looks like I made it. So there you go. All right. The current issues improve slowly is going to be a thing. Page of Swords says you're just about done with it. Page of Swords says you're on the tail end of it. It seems that things are going to get better pretty quickly, I think. The Page of Swords being reversed says we're going to get some communication about things going well, things getting better fairly quickly. The Nine of Cups says that it does get better. There's something that you end up finding, there's something that you end up taking, there's something that you end up getting from the doctor or getting from somebody else or something like that. As far as sort of Stacy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. As far as sort of going forward, that you get some information that gets your health quicker, get your health improved quicker. I think you're on a quicker time frame than something like super slow. Basically, it speeds up because of something else that happens. The Four of Wands says you're back home, you're back feeling better fairly quickly, and I think that's going to be pretty good. And then the Seven of Swords is sort of interesting. It's like we need to keep going back. That's what the Seven of Swords says. It's like going back to something, returning to something. I think you end up returning to the doctor or returning for some visits or something like that. In other words, you have some follow-up to do. So we have some follow-up sort of pending. I think it goes faster than what you're expecting, and I think that with your exercises that you're doing, we're sort of, focusing on positive meditation, positive visualization, whatnot, I think really help and really sort of go a long way, obviously, along with whatever the doctor prescribed and seeing your doctor, et cetera, et cetera. So that's pretty good summary, basically, that you get better a little bit faster. But again, we're going back to the doctor for follow-ups or from other stuff, et cetera, et cetera. So I think you're going to be seeing the doctor a bit, and during that process, I think you get better fairly quickly. Okay. As always, though, that entertainment purposes only. All right, Magic, what's a general? Let's see about that. So, Stacy, what is your question? Or did you post your question 10,000 times and I just didn't see it? There we go. You did post your question 10,000 times. I just didn't see it. How does my business looks? Let's see about the business looks. How is that going to go? Stacy, all right. Magic wants a general. Let's do that real quick. And oh man, I do need to write these people. The oak, ash, and thorn. I would give my left. Or no, we're on a family friendly stream. I would give my I would give them a few dollars in order to have this deck be full sized and borderless. I'm just saying now. So I'm going to write this person, and I'm going to ask if they will like print me a full size borderless version. I mean, if they could just blow it up into a bigger. Maybe a pain in the butt for them. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot anyway. But anyway, all right. Weekly General at Megan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. But yeah, I really wish they had a full size borderless version because I had to trim this. If you ever make a tarot deck, just my 2 cents. If you have dark, beautiful, these beige images, don't put a white border around it that like burns the retina. Don't do that, right? Don't do that. That's one of those things. All right. Anyway, Magic wants a general from the oak, ash, and thorn. It is all about keeping what you have. Right now, it's about keeping what you have. Maybe Magic. Maybe you're a bit too giving. Maybe you're a bit too helping. Maybe you're a bit too sort of productive for other people. And maybe that doesn't, maybe that comes back and it's going to bite you eventually. But it does sort of point to make sure that you take care of yourself first, right? One of those things where, like when you go on an airline, they say, make sure and put your oxygen mask on before you put your child's mask on to make sure that you're around to help your child, basically. That's sort of where we're at here. I think you're coming into something to where you have opportunities to give, you have opportunities to share. You need to be sort of reserved with that. Make sure that you're okay. Make sure that you got what you need first. And part of that is going to be with the Three of Pentacles because there is some work coming in. There are some things sort of moving in soon. They require some work. They require some adjustment and require you to sort of focus and concentrate on it in order to get it done. A lot of times you'll get stuck on a particular thing or you won't make much progress on said things, and it's all about sort of getting that evened out. And I think the Three of Pentacles points to things coming around that you need to adjust to. The Page of Cups as well says that you're not going to have a lot of emotional support. You're going to be out on a limb, at least is how you feel and all that, and that is going to be something that you need to adjust to. A little bit of a hermit feel here where we don't have the backup that we need a lot of times to get exactly what we need done, but you're sort of out on your own. The Four of Swords says take your time in the new venture. Don't feel like that you need to do everything at once. You don't need to crush the goal in one day. You can take your time, you can move in, you can get it done, and that is going to be, that's going to be sort of prudent for you to do. But again, it's not necessarily delaying, but this is sort of a planning card, a lot of times a delay card, but sometimes it just says take your time and don't be like, don't be in a rush to do everything like that. Chief, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see. Cheryl, new job interview. Is organization going to take care of me? All right, Cheryl, let's see about your interview. See how that is going to go. All right, Cheryl, what's a good deck for Cheryl? I think we'll do the Anna K. I mean, the Anna K, it's been around for a long, long time. So there you go. All right, a job interview, is org going to take care of me? So Cheryl, are you asking the same question twice? I mean, let me know. Interviewing for good for me. Okay, I think it's the same question. Okay, well, thank you for your other donation, Cheryl. Let me know if you have a follow-up question or something like that. All right, let's see here. What is going to be happening there? we got an interview. Is this going to be good? Is this going to be a good interview for me? Is this going to be a good job for me? Is this a good fit? Is this a good fit? I don't think you get in this particular job, actually. You do have some water. All right. Let's see. We do have some sort of difficulty with this. We have a blockage. We have interference from getting into this. It feels like that there are things in the interview, the things in the job that aren't quite a good fit. It does seem to be some distance. Does seem to be some distance communication. When we do have a job, when we do have some communication, we want it to be close. We want those people to have our back. We want them to be with us. We want them to be a part of us, right? So it says that we have some distance communication and we have some sort of looking for something better or looking for something on the side. So it does seem to be, oh, by the way, yeah, other people are asking, this is the Anna K Tarot, Anna K Tarot. It does seem that this may not be the job for you, basically, is what we're sort of come to. Lauren, thank you for joining the family. I appreciate that. It is the same question. Okay. But yeah, we do have some interference getting in. You see the blockage formed from the Two of Swords. And Sarah, thank you for becoming part of the family as well. Enjoy your new emotes. You have emojis down there that you can use now. So we have a blockage of getting out or a blockage from getting in. You see this inside of an organization or inside of a house, we're blocked from getting into that particular place. So there's a distance between that. There's also a distance in the communication. In other words, I get a letter or I get some communication, but it's not up close. It's not something that's close by for us. And that sort of causes a little bit of a problem. We just don't get the communication that we need, the communication that we want from there. The Magician sort of says that it's not a good fit, right? It's not a good fit. The Magician right side up would have been excellent for this. It means you have the skills necessary. You have all of the things necessary to get that done. You're the master of everything. You're going to go in. You're going to just blow them away. But the Magician reverse says that we're having sort of difficulty getting 100% in there. Again, it's like we don't have the skills. We don't have the match. Everything is just not going as well as we had hoped. And then you have the page, again, points to a bit of a sort of a newbie. It feels new. It doesn't feel right. We have sort of some issues with it overall. So no, it just doesn't look like that. It just doesn't look like that this is going to be a good thing overall. Of course, these are just cards. And good luck with the interview either way. All right, TTV, a love reading. Is Jay coming back? Is Jay in chat? Jay is usually here. Well, Jay hasn't been here in a while. What am I saying? TTV, Jay coming back. And the good news is, by the way, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We have 1,100 videos for you to watch. I do think that I have more tarot videos than anyone else on TarotTube. So I believe so. I have 1,100 freaking videos that you can watch, and I would encourage you to check them out because today we did the complete tarot course, the episode of will we be able to reconcile or not? And reconciliation, that's a popular subject. If you watch my video, you'll have all the information you need to do a reconciliation reading. You sort of understand all of that stuff. Space Odyssey, it's been a hot minute. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. All right. Let's see about this. Is Jay coming back? Love reading. Let's see about that. Knight of Coins, 7 of Coins, Justice, and 6 of Cups. I mean, we do have a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. The juice is worth the squeeze. And that's what you really want to know at the end of the day. The juice is worth the squeeze. That's sort of where you're going with the 7 of coins, right? Because this is the work card. We're working on the 7. And we want to get to the 9 of coins. And that's the stability that we need. That 9, we have the bird, where we have the planting of the seeds sprouted and makes us rich. It makes us beautifully, wonderfully rich. And that's where you want to be, especially with coins. Coins talks about the stability of the relationship, where it's sort of rock solid. We get the stability that we don't have or we didn't have before. We sort of get that stability in there, and that's going to be an important part of getting this. So the juice is worth the squeeze. The effort that you put towards this, the concern that you have, the things that you do to make this relationship magical and to make it great is going to be very, very good for you overall. So it's definitely worthwhile to do that. The Knight of Coins, I've talked about in my video today about reconciliation, is all about enjoying what you had. So the Knight of Coins is traditionally looking out amongst a field of wheat, and they're very proud of what they've accomplished. They're very proud of all the good stuff that they've done. And you're proud of this particular thing. You like Jay in your life. You want Jay around. Jay is going to be an important figurehead in there. The Knight of Coins, again, says this is a great thing to have. Now, if they coming back, will they reconcile? Andrea, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will they come back? Will they reconcile? Six of Cups is beautiful for this. But Six of Cups says that the tightness, the closeness emotionally that we've had before is not really going to be there, but we do still have a relationship. We do still have a little bit of closeness. It's just not as tight as we want. No pun intended. It's just not where we want it to be. It's not that very, very solid emotional connection. Stability, it's going to be there. Again, juice is worth the squeeze. Emotional connection, a little bit off. And that's because of justice doesn't really help with that. Justice is indeed blind. We're trying to balance out the things that were wrong. We're trying to get back into a relationship that's going to be important for both of us. It's going to be a good one where we communicate, where we can get back to what we really need. And that is going to be difficult sometimes. But there you go. All right. Lauren, thank you for your donation. Lauren, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. I didn't get my phone and bring it in. I missed my phone today. The one day somebody donates, I missed my phone. Lauren, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I sent a donation on the link and a pop-up here will be read. I have no idea. Okay, anyway, Stacy's mom has got it going on. Let's see about Stacy's mom. I'd love to get your take on how my business looks. Stacy's got a business. Stacy, maybe, and Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has a business. I'm extremely confused here. Never heard his. Everybody's confused. It shouldn't be too confusing. All right, here's the queue. We have a queue. We have a lot of people in the queue. This is how the queue works. Lauren, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We're on Stacy. We did TTV. Now we're on Stacy. And now we're going down the list till we get to Andrea and then Lauren at the very bottom. So there we go. There we go. All right. Let's use everybody's favorite, nobody's favorite. Let's see. Let's use the Waterfall Tarot. I wonder who made this. Oh, that's right. I did. If you like the Waterfall Tarot, by the way, I got like 3 decks left and then I'm not going to reprint it. I'm going to put it back on Kickstarter in like a couple of years or something. I don't know. Maybe next year. No, maybe the year after that. I don't know. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Stacy wants a business. See how it's going. Lauren wants a business. See how it's going. We got people going into business. People earning that fat cash tonight. It is time. It is time for the fat cash. And see what is going to happen. By the way, we got so many freaking new people. We're going to do the money trick. We're going to do the money trick. Here's what Lauren and Stacy want to do. Lauren and Stacy want to get to focus. Like that. There we go. Lauren and Stacy want to get some money. All right. All we got is $5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. That's all we got. Lauren and Stacy want to get that $5 and just turn it into $100. See, I'm just saying, if we start a business, if we go forth and try it out, we can turn $5 into $100. It's possible. You got to work at it. You do got to work at it a little bit, but it is possible to get that fat cash with the business readings. All right. Now that we've done the money trick, we can go back to focusing on the actual cards. That'd be great. There we go. The cards. Go back to the cards after we drink the water. We drink the water. We do the magic. We drink the water, and that's really all we need. You know what I mean? Okay. Page of Pentacles. It's going to be a little dry. it's going to be a little dry going into this business. Stacy, the business looks a little dry at first. I mean, Austin, if you're not going to appear, let me know as soon as possible, Austin, because Megan wanted to be on the show. So I got Megan or Austin, one of the two for Saturday. I have no idea now. All right. But Austin, that's okay. We'll do it next week if you can't make it. But Page of Pentacles says it's a bit slow on the business. The business is fun. I think you get rocking on it. But the business looks kind of slow to start. Page of Pentacles is not just a great card for business. Much rather see a 3 of Pentacles, a 10 of Pentacles, something like that. Ace of Cups says once we get rolling, once we get comfortable with that, that is going to be there. And that is going to be a fun thing in order to do. Lady, I did your reading on the first thing. Lady, I already did your reading. You can watch the rerun. Watch the rerun. Watch the video when it comes out in about 30 minutes. All right. So yeah, we're looking good. Stacy thinks it's not good reading. It starts off slow, Stacy. I think it's a good reading, but we got the best card in the deck, one of the best cards in the deck, and that's the 6 of Wands. This is the Lord of Victory. In other words, the business works. The business works. Is it something where you get rich overnight? Do you just fall into money? Do you get the $100 trick that I just did and seems like that happens every day? No, but I think that you enjoy going into the business. I think that you have fun with the business. The Ace of Cups says this is a passion for you. It's something fun, right? I'm making a new tarot deck. I only have 30 backers on Kickstarter. I'm still making the deck because it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Will the business come? Yes. Do you have to be patient with it? Yes. Is it a lot of work? Yes, indeed. I think, though, that the Lord of Victory being here points out that it's possible to optimize what you're doing. It's possible to optimize what you're doing to avoid the non-beneficial aspects that are sneaking into it. And I think you need to go through what you're doing, try to figure out how you can optimize it better. And then once we can optimize it, I think it does a lot better. In other words, if I'm making tarot cards, right? I make tarot cards. If I'm making tarot cards, what can I do? For example, this tarot deck, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. For this tarot deck, this is actually all digital on the back. So this is just me slathering a watercolor wash. This is me slathering a few watercolor marks. I painted this guy and I painted one wand. And in Photoshop, I replicated the wands and made them different lengths. And then I put him on here and then I ran a watercolor filter on Photoshop across the whole thing. So I did the entire card in an hour. Now this looks like I spent half a day on it. It looks like I spent a little bit of time on it. I didn't. How can you, Stacy, do the same thing? How can you optimize that business to where you're getting quicker results? Maybe not the great money, but quicker results and faster turnaround for getting your business done. And I think once you figure that out, you're going to be a lot more successful and it's going to be a lot easier. And then that 10 of Wands is not as burdensome. And once you can eliminate that, you're down to the Lord of Victory, and you will be good. All right, Woodland wants a Generala. Woodland, let me know what your question is, Woodland. And Chief, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Let me know what your questions are, and I'll get to them here. In the meantime, let's go to Megan. Megan wants to know, SST, what's up, KD? How are you doing? Bartman, what's going on? Trying to catch up with everybody in chat. There was a lot of people in chat. Amber, what's going on? Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Got another Reconciliation Space Oddity. How can you get this cool deck? Space Oddity. Link in the description. Okay. SST, Weekly General. Let's see what that. Christmas, something. Chief has something with a muffin. You know, that's all you need is a muffin. We actually got a muffin icon here. Whoa. Muffin icons. We have muffin icons in chat. All right. SST wants to know Weekly Generala for that. Let's go with the Divine. Let's go with the divine. That is going to be where life really picks up and go there. Let's see, Bethany, what is going on? Bethany wants to know about next partner. Chief Wisdom, muffin, something, scent bar, love a buttery, nice muffin. All right, Chief, we'll get you a muffin. We'll queue you up a muffin. The next muffin in chat is for you. Chief, the next muffin in chat is for you. All right. See about a weekly general. How is it going to go? How's it going to go? The star. I think this week is leading you to something bigger, something better. I think that's where you're at. I think that is where you were at. The star says you're being led to something bigger and better. You have sort of a level of control to where you need to be, but the star sort of is guiding you to the place that you need to sort of end up. The star is sort of interesting, but this week in particular, I think this week in particular, since it's almost over, well, no, it's 1/3 over, I think. This week in particular, I think is leading you into something a little bit better. Next week is sort of when it's going to pick up a little steam, but I think that you're on the road to something. The star says you're on the road to correctly getting to where you want to go. And that's sort of, where it's at. The Three of Coins, you've made an investment that I think will turn around for you. And I think you've made an investment that I think will be beneficial to you in the long run. I think what you're talking about as far as you got a new machine, you've made some investments, you've done some things over there, I think, to make some improvements. And I think overall that's going to come back to be a beneficial thing for you. The Three of Coins says, I've done the work, and now I'm sort of looking at a reward. And sort of they have the Empress and the Lovers as well, says that reward is sort of coming around. I think that you have a contact soon, somebody that's coming in that needs some information or that has something interesting to tell you. And I think that person leads you to something that's going to be pretty interesting, or some new opportunity, or something that's going to be, a little bit kind of cool, basically. The Lover says we do have a connection coming up. Doesn't necessarily mean love. I think it means that you have sort of a opportunity that's sort of on the horizon. The Empress points to these opportunity being something that's going to be good for you. Again, the investments that you have made are going to benefit you in the long run. I think the investment that you have made are setting you up for a level of success that you have not had before. I think that you have a lot of ideas sort of on the horizon that are going to be coming to you, that are going to be something that we can sort of activate on and move forward. And I think chasing those is going to be very, very beneficial for you in the long run. So there we go. Basically, the Empress and the Lover. Somebody is coming in that is going to be a business contact or have a unique contact for you and have some good stuff for your idea central thing going on. All right. Andrea, financial flow for the next 2 weeks. Get some money. Everybody wants money. That's a good thing. Money for 2 weeks. That is a short time frame. It definitely is a short time frame. We're going to get it going, though. We're going to try money. The Bonefire Tarot, I think, is going to be our key for that, though. There we go. Get it manifesting. There you go. Words of wisdom. All right. Haneen, welcome. How are you doing? Let's see how that's going to go. We got money for 2 weeks. Unless you're winning the lottery, probably not going to be a big explosion of anything. Let's see if we're sort of setting it up. Let's see if we're sort of setting up for something that is going to be superior, something that's going to be cool soon. All right. Let's go with that stuff. Queen of Coins, Four of Coins, Empress, and the Three of Swords. Three of Swords reversed. I think you're skating on dangerous territory with money. It does feel like we're sort of skating on dangerous territory as far as money goes. The Three of Swords, I think you dodge it. I do think that you end up dodging. It's not going to be that big of a deal. The Empress, you really want to sort of dive into. You really want to dive into something. It is some temptation that's sort of coming around. You definitely want to be wary of that. The Queen of Coins is where we're at with that. I think that you're going to be comfortable. I think that you're in a space to where you're going to be in a position to where you're comfortable. You're not desperate. You're not just begging for money. It's not just a horrible thing. I think that you're getting a comfort level soon that's going to be sort of set up in the next 2 weeks. But Because of that, we have the Four of Coins, which points to hang on to what you have. Be a little bit greedy. Be a little bit cautious with how you're giving this out or how you're investing or something like that. Because the investing is going to take a high risk turn. You see that was sort of like the Empress into the Three of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. We're looking for money. Heartbreak is not the kind of thing that we want to see. Love, heartbreak is bad, but money, heartbreak is really bad. So you definitely don't want to see a Three of Swords in a sort of how's my money, how's the financial flow going. I do think there's an opportunity coming that is risky. I do think that you have some things that you want to invest in, some things that you want to give out, some things that we really want to jump into. Maybe we're really excited about. Somebody has been hyping it up, or we see it and it's clearly an easy way to make money. I don't think that's true. Again, because of the Three of Coins being reversed, says that this is a high risk thing. So watch out where you're at, especially with the Four of Coins, talking about holding on to what you have and earning more. Definitely holding on is going to be more prudent. Watch your investments for the next 2 weeks. There we go. All right. Let's see what else we got. And we got Lauren. Thought they were next, but they weren't next. But now they're next. Lauren, now you're next. Now you're next. D, what is going on? So good to see you, D. How are you doing tonight? All right. Lauren wants to know about business. We're back to business. It is a money night. Business with my friends. Jim, what is going on? Make an effort to see him. Let's see. What would be good for that? Another good business, heaven and earth? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's use the pre-Raphaelite. It's been a hot minute since we have thrown down the pre-Raphaelite tarot. It has been a minute. All right. Let's see where we're going with this. You got a business offer with a friend. You're going in together. The tent is going up for the new business. You've rented the space. You told your friend, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. And what's going to happen next? Ooh, the 9. It's not bad. Little bit of a leadership feel. The 7's not good. The 3 being reversed is not good either. Let's see. Oh, well, let's have some water first. Overall, you need to figure out who's in charge. Is it your friend or is it you? Lauren, who's in charge? Are you half and half? Are you halfsies? Are you doing something and then they're helping you? Like, who's in charge? We need to figure out who's in charge. That's the first objective. Who is in charge? The second problem, we have a little bit of an overreach of the expansion. So if we're selling widgets, how many widgets do we really need? Do we really need all of these freaking widgets? Do we really need all of these things? Do we really need to juggle all of this? That's the question. That's the question. We need to find out how many things we need to sell or how many things we need to juggle because you got too much. We have too much. So what's optimized, what's not? Find out what people want. Find out what people want and do those. You don't have to do everything because you're going to, it's like the restaurant. Have you ever been to a restaurant where they have 10 billion things on the freaking menu? And so you go in and you're reading the menu for like 20 minutes. Like I have no idea what you need to reduce the menu size. Figure out what's going to be important, figure out what's going to sell, and focus on that. Bottom line, figure out who's in charge. Are you in charge? Are they in charge? Because that's going to come and haunt you. It's going to haunt you like a ghost, like Casper. You need to figure out who's in charge and determine who is going to be the leader. Because unless there is a leader, there's going to be some problems because there is some severe disagreements coming with this business. And in business, disagreements cost you money, and you don't want to lose money because that's going to be bad. So yeah, obviously that's going to be bad. I don't think overall you're comfortable being in this business for a long period of time. If you're looking for something short term, maybe we're in the business a year, maybe 6 months. I wouldn't sign the 5-year plan. If she breaks out a legal agreement that says you're in it for 10 years, I wouldn't sign that. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Never make business decisions based upon a fat man reading cards on YouTube. Okay? Thank you. Now, you need to figure out, bottom line, we need to figure out how we can escape, because you're going to need an escape mechanism eventually, because something's going to happen where you need to get out. So don't sign the 10-year agreement, the 10-year lease. That's not a good idea. And, overall, figure out those other things. Other than, I don't see anything, Lauren, I don't see anything that I want to see in that reading. I don't see a 10 of Pentacles that says Lauren is going to be rich as hell. Lauren is going to be rolling in the dough. I didn't see that. I didn't see the 3 of Pentacles. I didn't see an 8 of Pentacles. I didn't see anything that would indicate this thriving thing. It looks like something that you learn from. It looks like something fun. It looks like a great experience. But getting rich, not so much. Anyway. All right, Samantha, any guys coming back into my life? Samantha needs a line of dudes. Sam and dudes. I mean, that is just what it is. A fat man reading cards on YouTube. There you go. There you go. Give yourself more credit than that. I do. It's called humor. All right, let's see what we're going with over here. The Dark Mansion Tarot. The Dark Mansion Tarot is coming out, making the appearance. This is the most amazing deck in the history of mankind. I have been using this every freaking day for a year? And it looks new. It looks new. I could sell this on eBay and say it's new, and nobody would say anything. They'd be like, yeah, it looks new. They'd get it and they go, yeah, it looks new. I mean, I don't know whatever printer they use needs to go down in history books as tarot royalty at this point. Whoever this printer is in my book, tarot royalty. All the other printers should shut down, and this printer needs to print all tarot decks from now on. Okay. Obviously, I'm biased, but shuffling this thing for a year every day, and it still looks new? Really? Okay. Dudes. Any dudes coming into our life? The 9 of Wands, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. I think there's a bad boy headed your way. It's headed your way. I think that we have a bad boy coming. The Tower. The Tower is interesting. With the Ace of Swords, it almost is like, boom, he is. And he has arrived, and the bad boy is coming. So I do think that you have that. I mean, I think bad boy is not bad, right? Bad boy is pretty good, yes? Hooray! But I think that we have an opportunity for that. We have the Tower, suddenly arrives, definitely makes an impact. There's not something that they don't make an impact on. It seems that they're all over the place. They make a lot of different impacts, a lot of different things. Ace of Swords says this is somebody new, somebody you have not seen. So this is going to be somebody in there. Now, you said coming back into my life. It's more like coming into your life, and they're going to be new. Now, I do think that you reject one of the people that comes back. It just seems like that you're tired of this particular person. I think in your imagination, you'd be like, I wouldn't mind that person coming back and checking it out and coming back and being around. But at the end of the day, I think the new person just completely overshadows the other person that comes back. I think that you don't really want them around. You got this blockade between this person and you. You got this blockade set up. I don't think that you let him back in. I don't think this is going to be a good thing. I think that you're thinking it might be, but in reality of it is when you hit it, it's not going to be a good thing. The 4 of Swords reversed says definitely don't delay with this new person. I think they're going to be moving on pretty quick. I don't think that they have much patience for anything. That's the way they go. And definitely sort of, just get on that, no pun intended, get on that as soon as you can. Don't let that pass by. This is going to be something that you enjoy. There you go. There you go for Samantha and the dudes. The Cowboys are playing as usual, and they're not good with their hands. The Cowboys are great with their hands. The Cowboys throw the football to the other team beautifully. Tammy, come on. Tammy, let's admit now, the Dallas Cowboys throw the football to the opposing team perfectly. I mean, it's a spiral that goes through the air and it lands right in their hands. It's a beautiful thing. You're really discounting them. And the way that Elliott drops the ball every time he runs, you're really, really discounting their skill when it comes to throwing it to the other team and dropping the ball. I think that they're going to go down in history as just being just the number one with this. All right. When my ex comes back, will they reconcile? Textile business, please. Pravin, welcome to the stream. How you doing? By the way, if you've never been here before, which a lot of people haven't, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So if you have an interesting, cool question, I might pick it. All right. Let's see. Let's go with a little Ciro Marchetti up in the house. A little Ciro, get that Encore Tarot. Encore Tarot. Tammy, I talked Tammy into it. Tammy knows. Tammy knows. That football goes into the air, you know it's going to get intercepted. The minute that thing goes out of the hands, it's going to fly beautifully through the air. It's a perfect spiral every time. It's a perfect spiral into the opposing team's hands. I'm just saying. All right. Let's see that. And their kicker is actually quite good, which is unfortunate because he seems to be the only one that can score any points. You know, I'm not bitter or anything. By the way, we turn cards over if we have all reversals. I don't do all reversals. Lauren, thank you for your other donation. Lauren's all excited to be here. Lauren's excited to be here. Lauren, it's good to have you as well. When will I decide where to move? All right, Lauren, we'll check it out. In the meantime, if the ex comes back, will we reconcile? This is a perfect day to ask that because today I released the video instruction about how to read reconciliation videos. And we have a couple of interesting things here. We got the 10 of Cups, which is looking good. The 10 of Cups is in my video today when I talk about reconciliation. That's a beautiful reconciliation card. I think it's on like slide 4. It's a beautiful reconciliation card. It says that reconciliation is in the cards, no pun intended. Look at this, the 9 of Cups too, and the 10 of Cups. That's a nice combo. That's a beautiful combo to get in there. Strength, we have the culmination of coming together. It is a connection card. It's where we make a strong connection with each other and we get that going. Now, it does say that we have to force the connection a little bit. Strength is a little bit of human versus lion. The lion should be eating him, but they're not. Because there's something magical in there. Because we're eliminating the differences that we had. We're figuring out, Sarah, the problems we had and how to solve them. We're making progress with that. Strength points to that. It is a great card. Jasmine, speaking of great, thank you for your subscription. And the Queen of Coins says that, yeah, you're going to be a little bit hesitant. I think you're excited now, but when we sort of get it, and you're a little bit hesitant to get going on. You really are. Don't be, though. Look at that beautiful dolphin diving into the air, into that 10 of Cups, right next to the 9 of Cups. I think things are going to work out. So basically, yeah, I think we're in for reconciliation. But I think there's something about it, though, that makes you really hesitant. But don't be, because that 10 says that everything will work out for the best. Lauren, when will I decide where to move? When they kick you out of where you currently are. Lauren, thank you for the question. That was your reading. Just kidding. All right. Moving. You know, it's always in there. You're putting 3 muffins at the bottom. That's what you need. That is what you need. Let's go with something we haven't done yet that we love, and that is not that one. And that is not that one. And that is the Mons Tarot. It's bigger than life at this point. Speaking of projects we love, by the way, if you're not on my Kickstarter, check it out. Check it out, because I have a new deck. It's so cute. It is the Tasty Tarot. It is cute images. If you like cute decks like this one, the Tasty Tarot has some wild, fun, and cute images in it as well. And I keep with the Rider-Waite theme. So if it's love connection, there's still a love connection there. I don't wander way off the Rider-Waite. I stay true. I'm faithful. Oh God, we got the devil. We got the Capricorn has snuck into a moving reading. That's odd. When will I decide where to move? I think you're having problems deciding where to move because you ain't finding anything that you like. You're finding problems everywhere. You're reading them reviews, aren't you? You're reading them reviews. I think Lauren's getting on that apartment finder site or whatever site, trying to get something decent, and you end up reading these terrible reviews. Somebody says that it leaked water and they got mold, and Cthulhu rose out of the trash can when people were throwing the trash away at the apartments. It just seems like things were bad everywhere you go. You're not finding what you like. The devil, oh, there's always something. And the devil next to the Four of Cups, where we're getting all these options. It seems like something great, something beautiful, something we can get. And it's a pain in the ass. The Four of Cups, we're not getting what we need. We're not finding that. I do think that you find something, though. I think that you find one particular place where Cthulhu did not rise out of the dumpster. You know what I mean? Because Cthulhu coming out of the dumpster when you're trying to throw something away, that's not a good look. And it's just not going to be where you need. So, yeah. The Four of Wands, you do find something. This is the home card. If you're not familiar with tarot, by the way, that's the happy home card. Look at them. They're all happy and stuff. They got a little, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. The Jewish wedding thing. Anyway, that you find something. Just keep looking, keep going. One of those things where experience outweighs people's reviews. Because a lot of times people just give a bad review. I wouldn't put 100% accuracy. Go yourself. If you're trying to find some place to move, always go there Friday, Saturday night. Make sure that there's not like flames, dumpster fires. Make sure that there's not dead bodies. Friday and Saturday night is when all that stuff appears. Make sure that you can find a parking spot. That's going to be key. That's going to be key for you. But yeah, we're going to have some difficulty. Keep at it. Be patient. And finding when will I decide to move? I think that next month is going to be your key month. I think January is when absolutely nobody moves anywhere. So June, that's the moving month. January, that's not the moving month. I think you're going to have some special deals, special sales. Something's going to come up to where you really incentivize to move. Anyway, all right. Now we're down to the random readings. Random readings. Who has something interesting tonight? I want to see some fun stuff in chat. We got muffins. When will my ex come back? I just did one of those, Haneen. We're going to skip that one. Card for my trading career and textile business. We already did so many business readings. Anybody else have something that's not business reading? It's not reconciliation reading. We will try it out. Let's scroll around. Oh, look at that. DW comes in with the win. DW wants to know. A Christmas vacation. Is it going to be like the Chevy Chase movie? Type of extended family Christmas vacation. What type of issues are we going to run into? That's a fun question. I like that question. That's a fun one. We're taking that. We're going to go with the This Might Hurt Tarot, because indeed, this might hurt. This might hurt indeed. Let's see what we're going to do here. Eve, welcome. What is going on? Austin, how can I usher in the age of Aquarius? You can listen to the song. There is a song. Let's see. DW as in Arthur. I don't know. When I think of Space Odyssey, I think of the song. I think of Space Odyssey song. It's a pretty good song. It was a good song. Even the redo was a good song. All right, we don't read all reversals, so we're flipping. We're flipping and flipping all night. What type of issues? Well, it's going to be a long, long journey. Seems to be a long journey. The Six of Swords is not a fast journey. It's not a fast journey at all. Yeah, the Six of Swords is kind of slow. They got the boat. We got a little, a dingy little motor on it. The motor's not moving us very far along. We got swords hanging in the air. It's going to be a long journey. That's the first issue that you're going to come across as well. And then we're sort of rowing like the boat motor broke down. Interesting. DW, look what I just found. DW, I just found something fascinating. Fascinating for you. We have a motor over here, DW, a motor here, and the motor's gone. I think something breaks down, DW. Something breaks down on this vacation. It breaks down. That's not good. Where did the motor go? We need to know this. You need to watch out for this. This is bad. Something breaks down. But anyway, and now you're having to go it the manual way with the oars. That brings up the second interesting point. Make sure you have oars. If you don't have oars, you're going to kind of be stuck on the water floating around. That's not going to be a good look, okay? Hanged Man. I think some people want to do different things than you. I think that they have a plan of their own, and it may not be your plan. So be patient, be flexible, because there's going to be a lot of things you're going to do. Once time, I had a girlfriend, and we went to her family's house, and they played Christmas kids movies, and there were no kids in the house. I don't know what kind of deranged thing was going on over there, but they played these kids movies like Elf, Charlie Brown Christmas, and they played it at maximum volume on the TV, and it was I felt like I wanted to claw my ears out. But yeah, it was one of those things where I didn't agree with everything that was going on. And, you know, in a perfect world, I would have made the TV stop working if everybody wasn't around so often. And, you know, they went to sleep really late too. So I couldn't make the TV stop working. But anyway, the Hanged Man says they have different plans. They have different plans going. Elf is for adults too, not at maximum volume. Have you ever turned your TV to maximum volume? Go try it right now and see how long that you enjoy it. Anyway, the world says it is the family. You'll love the family. You're going to have a good time with the family as long as they don't play Elf and Charlie Brown Christmas at maximum volume. It's going to be a good thing. Make sure that you find a way, if they do that, to disable the TV. Oh, the TV stopped working. I don't know what happened to it. It seemed to happen overnight. I didn't go near it. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let me try to fix it. Oh, I can't fix it. Okay, but yeah, the world says the family at the end of the day is important, and it's a good vacation. But something happens over here. The motor's missing. Come back. You need DW. You need to come back. You're not here. You're not here very often. But when I need you to come back and tell me what happened with that motor, because I am very curious right now as to what's going on. It's serendipitous things like that that make the stream magical, and an Elf being played at maximum volume. By the way, we're ending soon. Let's go for one more freebie. What we have? Will I marry a girl? I had the intuition of marrying her. I've never talked to her. Her name is Renuka. When is my marriage? Pravin, you're making a lot of assumptions here. All right. I do not like loud noises either. Tammy, if you don't like loud noises, you may not like this. I'm just saying. I don't know how loud that was. I hate Elf on the Shelf. Indeed. go buy oars. DW, I'm not, entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying go buy the oar, but what the hell happened to the motor? I want to know. I want you to come back here and let me know what happened to that motor. Hello, Lala. How does RNP feel about me? Is he going to contact me this month? We already did one like that. I like Province. Provin has some good goals. Let's do Province. Let's do Province question. Provin has some goals here. All right. Provin wants to know, will I marry a girl? I had an intuition of marrying her. I've never talked to her ever. You're making a lot of assumptions here, I got to say. Let's see. Provin says, can you please read me? I am reading you. Okay. Let's go. Marrying a girl that we've never met. Let's do Heaven and Earth Tarot. Heaven and Earth Tarot. A bit of a reach for the beach. Let's find out what is going on with that and get a little Heaven and Earth Tarot, see what is happening. Austin, if you can't make it Saturday, let me know quickly because I want to get Megan on the show. All right, Chief, you are very excited tonight. Chief, I have to say. Chief, I've never seen you this excited before. I've never seen you this excited, I have to say. All right. Let's see. Preferably Toyota. I mean, it could be. All right. I haven't met a girl. I want to marry said girl, and she is in my intuition and dreams. This is a dreamy deck for this. Justice says, okay, what does Justice say? We're sort of moving into the Emperor too. Justice, the Emperor. It's definitely a short window. It's a short window of time that you meet this person and you have an opportunity. So you definitely have a short window of opportunity to get this done. Justice, you need to take charge. You need to get it done. Now, I think that somebody you've known in the past introduces you to said girl. I think somebody from your past, we have the return, the escape. Somebody from your past introduces you to somebody else. And that is where you get this opportunity. And this window of opportunity is a fairly small one. So, you never talked to her and you won't talk to her for very long. You need to get it done, right? Need to get it done and take that opportunity and all of that other stuff. Now, the moon says that this takes a while for the relationship to develop. It's not like something that is just quickly there and all of a sudden you marry her tomorrow. It's more like it takes a little time to sort of unfold and develop and all of that stuff. This is a pretty relaxed girl. She wants to see what the temperature is and, and all of that stuff. So small window of opportunity. And when you meet her, you definitely want to take the opportunity to, make sure you ask her out and get the romance thing going and show her a good time and don't play Elf on the TV over and over and over and over at full volume. I'm just saying. All right. Thank you for everybody being here tonight. I appreciate all your support, all the fun people hanging out with me tonight. I'm here every single night at 6:30 p.m. Central. See you tomorrow.
We used to be fun. You used to care. Darling, we built a home, a life. But now all of that is gone. I fear my tears.